And now, Six Sports presents the Dean Trailways Fifth Quarter.
From the point forward, Wolf. Oh, again, here comes Carr. You see why I was at Robbie's corner.
For the first time since January of 2020, the Michigan and Michigan State men's basketball teams went head-to-head as ranked opponents, and it's how we start off tonight's Dean Trailways Fifth Quarter. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ian Kress.
I'm Haley Schoengart. Not only was it their first ranked matchup in 5 years, first place in the Big Ten was also up for grabs. Some slight.
Yeah, pretty big deal. This was the first meeting of the season between the two rivals. MSU swept the season series last year, and it's always helpful to win on the road when you have guys flying through the sky. Trey Holloman with the lob, Cohen Carr with a jam to put MSU up 11-6. Michigan would find its groove shortly after. Danny Wolf with the behind-the-back pass. The Roddy Gale Jr. for the bucket and the foul brings Michigan within one. Then it was Namari Burnett capping off a 15-0 run for the Wolverines with a triple. Michigan led by 4 at halftime, but it wouldn't be long until MSU got in front. Just over 2 minutes into the second half, Jeremy Fears Jr. hits the three for 10. Well, he had 10 points tonight as MSU takes the lead. This one went back and forth for a moment. Game tied at 42. Holloman another lob. Carson Cooper the jam. Leading the way for the green and white tonight was freshman Jace Richardson with a little razzle-dazzle on a breakaway. Leads to 2 of his team-high 21 points. Then it would be Holloman catching some heat. The junior connected on back-to-back threes to put MSU up by 8. Holloman finished with 18 points off the bench. Michigan attempted to come back afterwards, but down the stretch, the Spartans didn't give in. The bank was open in Ann Arbor tonight for Fears. Michigan State ended the game on a 9-0 run and takes down Michigan 75-62. Head coach Tom Izzo had a strong message for his team afterwards.
I told the team before the game that it's been a joy to coach them because I got good guys. And I said, I feel fortunate that I get to coach you. I hope after the game you feel fortunate that you get to play at Michigan State because I don't think we have enough of that right now. I don't think we have enough people looking at things that way. And so that was the battle cry. You know, I want you to feel good about your coaching staff and playing at Michigan State.
Coach kind of put that confidence in us, and then you know, we just went out there, played for our school, for the alumni, and then for us. So you know, that was a great speech from Coach.
So their next meeting is going to be on March 9th at the Breslin Center. Also happening tonight, Michigan State's hockey team, who's ranked #1 in the country, began its final home series of the regular season.
The Spartans are hosting Penn State this weekend, and if things go their way, there's a chance they could clinch at least a share of the Big Ten title on Saturday. It was 90s night, so of course the Spartans had to break out the Anson Carter era sweaters. Those are sweet.
Clean.
In the first, a 2-on-1 break, Dan Dowacki finds the twine. Penn State up 1-0. Second period, Tanner Kelly finds his bestie. Tiernan Shouty ties things up 1-1. With the power play expiring in the third, off the draw, Maxim Sturbach, an absolute laser, knotted up 2-2. This would go to a shootout in the fourth round. Reese Laubach calls game. This goes down as a 2-2 tie. Penn State, however, takes the extra Big Ten point.
Playing in tight games, and obviously that you're playing a team that's fighting for their life to be in the NCAA tournament, right, and a good hockey team. So they're going to be desperate, and you know, I thought they did a good job in front of their net. I thought we did too, and yeah, I mean, I think that's what this time of year is about, right? If you're looking for easy offense, it's probably not the time of year to look for it. You got to try to go out and earn it.
Well, in high school basketball tonight, the postseason begins on Monday for the boys. And tonight, a few teams are hoping to end the regular season with a conference title.
In the CAAC White, Lansing, Sexton, and Portland entered today, tied atop the conference at 12-1. And tonight, they played for the conference title. For more, we bring in our Desharian McBroom, who's flying solo with Tyler in Ann Arbor. What's up?
Hey guys, and that's right, everything you said. Earlier in the season, Lansing Sexton handed Portland its only league loss, and with the win tonight, the J-Dubs would win their second straight CAAC White title. But Portland looking to play spoiler and earn its first conference title since 2007, and this game brought all of the fireworks you would expect from a conference title game. Fourth quarter, Evan Gross in trouble, but he finds the streaky Tajan Burke, who buries the three. Portland with a 10-point lead, but Sexton fighting back. Willie Brown left wide open from three, and he knocks down the jumper to pull the J-Dubs within 8. And just a little later, Kevon Brown in the corner, and he is going to drill the three. Sexton only down 5. Down the stretch, Portland finds their senior leader, Christopher Batley, who gets it to go off the glass. Portland up 3. Time winding down. Keyshawn Somerville, it's in his hands. He puts up the prayer and it's answered. We're going to overtime in this one, and he is fired up. Who else but Batley in the post in overtime? Baby hook right there, just like his coach showed him. They lead by 2. Last chance for Sexton, but Portland gets the tip as time expires, and Portland is your CAAC White champions, getting the win 61-59.
Hats off to our kids for busting their butt and staying with it, especially when it was forced into overtime and we had to lead. But we hung in there and we were able to get the W.
It's amazing. We've been working our butts off since second grade when we played with each other, even before that. And it just feels amazing winning with my boys. They're family now.
It's a great time for Portland, and it's time for our first break of the night. When we come back, the East Lansing boys were hoping to go undefeated in conference play for the second year in a row. Plus, Lansing Catholic celebrated its seniors prior to tonight's game with Olivet. That and more when the Dean Trailways fifth quarter returns.
Here's your weekend sports TV lineup, sponsored by American Metal Roofs. We surpass all expectations with the last roof you'll ever need.
Michigan Plumbing.
If you have a clogged drain, call Michigan Plumbing at 322-2994 and look for the yellow truck. We're there when you need us 24/7.
We'll exceed your expectations.
Good helps keep people safe. Good cares for people, feeds people, and keeps things running. We're MDOC, and good works here. Come join us. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
Too much online betting? So what? We need to pay rent, buy books, blah, blah, blah.
This isn't gonna end well. Don't regret the bet. For tips that can help, go to don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board.
Whether you're cozying up at home, journeying down icy roads, or stocking stalls, at Farm Bureau Insurance, we know that you're not just buying a policy, you're protecting a life of experiences. Whether you're on a roll or just getting the ball rolling, the experience matters. Our agents have been using their experience to protect Michiganders for over 75 years. Find out how you can put our experience to work and protect what matters most to you at mishfb.com.
McDowell's Fireplace. Can we build a fire for you?
McDowell's.com makes it easy to find a new fireplace. Not sure which one you want? McDowell can help. Send us a picture of your current fireplace or describe what you want. We'll give you options with pictures and send you a written or emailed quote for licensed and insured installation. Visit us at McDowells.com today.
Hearing aid technology is intricate and complex, just like your hearing loss. At Advanced Audiology, we're here to help with patient education, hearing aid selection, and ongoing care.
Hearing starts here at Advanced Audiology.
Springtime, we're cleaning the barn. Here's a certified, wow, $5,000 savings, 24 grand on that certified car. That's a low mileage car. Here's a 3/4 ton Sierra. Man, oh man, can you believe that? $371 down, $371 a month. Taxes included, $1,200 to choose from. What do you got, Tara?
We got imports at Sundance. Look at the selection that we have. Here's a Nissan for $20,000 at $329 a month. Cadillac Corral, CTSV, Sundance. You name it, we ought to have it for you 7 days a week.
Hamilton in East Lansing at the Wharton Center. Get tickets at whartoncenter.com.
At Michigan Plumbing, we clean drains and we do it fast. For 24/7 service and never a service charge, call 322-2994 and look for the yellow truck.
Michigan Plumbing will exceed your expectations.
Welcome back. No hoops team in our area has been more dominant in conference play than Ray Mitchell and his East Lansing Trojans.
The last time EL lost a conference game in the regular season, February 24th, 2023.
Almost 2 years ago.
To none other than their opponent tonight, Okemos. East Lansing had the chance to make it 27 straight over conference opponents. EL had a 9-point lead at the half. Talk about a second-half tone setter. KJ Torbert, the one-handed slam in his former gym. Trojans lead by 10. Okemos would hang around in the third. Keegan Noble left on an island, laces it, pulls the Wolves within 4. The Trojans always had an answer. Fourth quarter, BJ Wyndham gets the friendly bounce. EL in front by 5. Tonight was Torbert's world. We were just living in it. The Euro step, no good. Gets his own rebound, then the whistle. Oh my gosh. East Lansing wins 53-46 behind a stellar night from the junior.
Well, KJ is KJ, man. He does what he do, and we expect that from him night in, night out. He's an all-state basketball player, and he's a scorer. So, you know, we expect him to take over when it's time to take over, and that's what he did tonight. Not surprised, obviously. He's playing against guys he used to play with, so there's a little chip on his shoulder, but those are the expectations, and he comes to work every day, and he deserves everything that he gets.
Shifting now to Grand Ledge alum and NBA champion Al Horford. He was back at his old stomping grounds tonight as he had his number 42 jersey retired, never to be worn again by any Comet player. Third quarter, Alex Morin on the fast break gives up to Brayden James, who brings down the house. Comets lead 35-29. And on another fast break, it's Isaiah Odell. He gets the feed and he slams it home as the Comets take the 7-point lead. In the fourth, Everett took over as Najee Davison was a man on a mission, and he draws the bucket and the foul. He would not be stopped, giving the Vikings the 1-point lead. Later, Marion May slicing through and finishes with the pretty layup and the dagger. Everett spoils jersey retirement night with the 59-53 win.
Over in the CAAC White, it was senior night for Lansing Catholic. Here is senior Drew Tolfree, who is leaving quite the legacy. It's only fitting a senior got the party started. John Lavanino off the glass. Pretty. Then check out Eth Myers pushing the pace. The freshie lays it in with ease. Eagles up by 1. Still in the first, Ethan Mayers gets nifty with it. Olivet ahead by 3. Here comes the Cougs in the second. Seth Hannenberg cleans up the change. Hannenberg finished with 10 points. Catholic takes a 1-point lead, would never look back. Still in the second, Joey Olson gets his own board. Second time's the charm. Cougars win 46-33. Over in Oriole country, Charlotte basketball royalty was in the house. Former boys basketball coach Tom Fleming and former player Malachi Garza. Third possession of the game, Cooper Oliver, top of the key, bang. Greyhounds started on a 5-0 run. It was sunny outside and raining threes inside. Still in the first, Alex Reed puts home 3 of his 12 points, tied up at 5. It would be the Orioles show from there. Reed, the other corner, Orioles ahead by 7. Less than 20 seconds left in the first. AJ Spencer Spratlin, a little stop and pop. Spencer Spratlin led with 14 points. Charlotte wins 49-28.
Nice job. You and Sharon basically did all the work that bag. There you go. Well, it's time for our final break of the night. When we come back, we're going to shift over to girls hoops.
It was senior night for the Fowler Eagles, who met Saranac. Had to take a breath there for a second. That was a lot of reading. Hazlitt traveled to St. John's. All of that next on the Dean Trailways Fifth Quarter.
The Dean Trailways Fifth Quarter is sponsored by Dean Trailways of Michigan.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make Mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Harry O. Culp, your local independent auto owner's insurance agency.
In a world filled with hustle and bustle, finding balance is essential. Your Daily Buzz tip brings you information concerning everything from medical care to auto advice. Daily Buzz tips take you on a journey of mindful living by providing you information that you can use in your everyday life. Join us as we explore the art of living well, from soothing your soul through mental health to home improvement ideas. Start your journey today at mycrewmichigan.com or keep watching for more tips.
Stay up to date with the latest forecast terms and trends with Weather Wednesday, every week on 6 News at 5:30.
American Metal Roofs is looking for new homes to use in our 2025 advertising. Once approved, your home may be featured on our website, in our magazine ads, in promotional videos, or our TV commercials. Qualifying homes can receive up to a $12,000 discount. If you think your home qualifies, call 888-639-3512 or visit AmericanMetalRoofs.com. Participation in the Home Showcase program is not a free roof. Eligible participants may qualify for discounts. However, not all participants will receive a discount of up to $12,000. Discount amounts vary based on individual qualifications and program criteria.
Sam Mayer, Austin Hill, and the rest of the field. Let's go! Look to gain momentum in an early season Atlanta showdown. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, this Saturday at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific on the CW.
Congress is paying attention to News Nation's reporting.
We need to acknowledge that these veterans were serving in an area where they were exposed to toxic radiation.
Really, I look at it as bravery for News Nation to pick this up and stick with us for so long and do so much.
I'm so grateful for everything News Nation has done.
I want to thank you all at News Nation. Your reporting is beyond reproach, and I thank you for bringing that to my attention because that is not acceptable.
We're eternally grateful to News Nation and to you.
Welcome back. The Hazlet girls basketball team clinched the CAAC Red title outright this week and had a chance to do something for the second time in 3 years tonight.
Playing in their final conference game of the season, the Vikings had the opportunity to move to a pristine 10-0 record in the CAAC White.
Red. But the Vikings were on the road taking on St.
Long
John's,
day.
who's in second place in the CAAC Red. Picking things up in the second half, Hazlet led at halftime and increased it thanks to threes like this from Callista Blue. On the other end, though, the Red Wings would use the three ball to try to mount a comeback. Rachel Jackson is going to be good from behind the arc and bring St. John's within one in the third quarter. Hazlet would not give up the lead, though. Junior Alexis Turner gets left open in the corner and is going to connect on another three for the Vikings. Then it's Christina Dixon fighting her way through the defense for the scoop and the score. Hazlet would pull away in the fourth quarter. Danielle Cleveland going to score down low, grows the lead to 13. Hazlet wins 57-45 and goes undefeated in conference play. In the CMAC, the Fowler girls welcomed in Saranac. The Eagles have been on a roll as of late, winning their last 4 games by at least 30 points. Tonight was no different. Katie Spicer takes it up the court and decides to shoot a three from the top of the key. The Eagles started this game on a 29-0 run. A lot of it had to do with plays like this from Ella Huffnagel with the steal and the score to grow Fowler's lead. Then it's going to be Brooke Weber left open for a moment in the corner. She's going to capitalize with another three. Fowler wins this game big tonight, 65-14.
You passed my test. I was making sure you were paying attention tonight. Not
yeah,
the white, they were the red. Good job, Ian.
Yeah,
Sports Director of the Year.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's what you were doing.
Yeah, always. Just got to keep you on your toes. You know how I am.
Yeah, but what a fun night. I mean,
great
night. Michigan State beats Michigan. A lot of good highlights. Playoffs begin next week.
Oh, my gosh. Cannot believe that it's already playoff season.
There's still a lot coming up tomorrow and this weekend. We got MSU going to look for some little payback tomorrow night against Penn State. Also, MSU women's basketball back in action on Sunday.
And gymnastics. They're at home, too. It's the breast cancer meet. Always really cool. They have new pink Leos that are beautiful. I mean, they're so stunning.
I'll take
so
your word for it.
sparkly. Yeah.